Hello everyone, I am Cesar Khan, Solutions Engineer at XDRON, and in today's video, I will walk you through step-by-step process of deploying DJI Dock 3, a drone-in-a-box solution designed for fully automated remote drone operations. And in this video, I will cover all the protocols and procedures that are important for deploying the dock. So let's get into it.
Today, as you can see, we are here at this extremely hot site. And guess what? If you are doing any surveying and mapping in this kind of like remote area, which is beyond normal temperature, or if you're doing any inspection, any surveillance, so what kind of solution, what kind of technology you're going to use in such conditions? In such conditions, we have a dedicated solution from the DJI, that is DJI Dock 3. So as you know, the DJI Dock 3, the drone-in-a-box solution, is purposely built for such applications for extreme weather conditions, and it can operate in the extremely scorching weather conditions from minus 30 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. And apart from that, it's weatherproof, it's heatproof, dustproof. And today in this video, we will show you how to deploy your drone. What are the things that you need to consider before deploying your drone? Okay, so the first thing you need to do before deploying the dock is to do the site evaluation. Where you are installing the dock, we need to make sure that site is appropriate and practical for drone operations and for the dock deployment. So in that case, we need to check the surface where we are installing the dock should be a flat surface, and horizontal inclination angle should not be more than 5 degrees. In case of it's beyond the 5 degrees of inclination angle, the drone will not take off. But the recommended inclination angle is 3 degrees. You can check these parameters in the DJI Enterprise app, or else you can also check these in the Flight Opti software. I will show you this later in the DJI Enterprise app. Another thing that you need to consider is that when in case of fixed deployment, when you are deploying the dock, it should be at least 2 meters above the ground level. That is to ensure that there is no, in case of flooding or in case of any humidity, you can protect your device. And another thing that you need to consider, this is very important, like there should be no obstruction, no direct obstruction in the 20-degree angle of your dock. For example, like we have deployed our dock, so from the ground and from the ground as your base, there should not be any obstruction in the 20 degrees of your angle. So this is important. And in case there are any obstructions, you need there are certain parameters that you need to follow that are given in the official manual. I will not get into more details about that. You can read that in the official manual. And apart from that, of course, you need to check for the physical parameters. For example, there is no obvious flooding signs, or in case of you need to check any biohazards like any termites or any rodent infestation before deploying your dock. Okay, so these are the physical parameters that need to check, and now we will do the site evaluation using the remote controller with the Matrix 4TD or Matrix 4D series, the drones compatible with the dock. We are going to use DJI RC+2 remote controller to do the site evaluation. Let's get into that. So we are going to use the DJI RC+2 remote controller with the Matrix 4TD. So the first thing, we'll turn on our RC+2 remote controller, and after that we're going to take out our drone and we will bind that to our remote controller. Alright, this is our drone, the DJI Matrix 4TD, and now we will link it to our remote control. So first, we will turn on the remote controller. And we need to make sure, as I mentioned in my previous videos, like you need to do all the safety parameters checked before operating your drone. Alright, so this is the interface of the RC+2. We will now link our remote controller with the drone. So for that, we're gonna select the appropriate drone, and we'll click on link. And now when you see this option, you need to press the aircraft power button for the 5 seconds to basically link the aircraft. And it will give you this kind of beeping. And in the remote controller, as you can see, now our drone is connected with the dock. Now we will do the site evaluation. Alright, now our drone is connected with the remote controller and we will do the site evaluation. So for that we will go to the settings, and from here we will go to dock site evaluation, and we are gonna add a new evaluation site. We will give it a name. And here one thing is important to remember, while doing the site evaluation, our drone altitude should be at the same altitude of the dock. Let's say right now it is at 0.5 meters from the ground, so the drone should fly at the same altitude. As you can see, the drone is doing the site evaluation on its own, and it will check if the site we are selecting is suitable for the deployment or not. And it will take around 3 minutes to complete the site evaluation. So let's wait once it's done. As you can see, our site evaluation is done and the results are good. So that means our selected site is appropriate for the deployment of the drone. So also we need to save this QR code, because if we are going to use the entry and exit route for the drone, and then we are going to use this QR code to scan it to set the entry and exit routes. Alright, after that we are going to do the compass calibration for the drone. So for that, as we have linked the drone with our remote controller, we will go to the camera view and go to the settings, and from there we are going to go to the sensor status, and here we are going to do the calibrate the IMU, and it will start doing the IMU calibration. Alright, so after the IMU calibration, we are going to do the compass calibration. So for that, we are going to go to the compass section, and we're going to click on the calibrate compass. And now we are going to need to rotate the drone 360 degrees. So I'm going to place this from here, and I will rotate it. That's it. And now we're gonna go rotate it again one time. Now we're gonna do it vertically. The first one was horizontally, and now we're gonna do it like vertically. We need to rotate it 360 degrees. Alright, so our site evaluation has been done and the results are good. It means we can deploy the dock over here, and now we are going to place this drone back into the dock, and we will do the remaining calibration and other settings. So while placing your drone, you need to make sure your drone is placing the right markings over here, and its folders are basically in the 90 degrees, or they are inside the docker. and we will close the dock cover. Alright, so the next settings we're gonna do using Android's smartphone, and with that we're gonna use the DJI Enterprise app, and we're gonna need a USB Type-C to C cable. Alright, so we will connect our DJI Enterprise app with the dock using Type-C to C cable, and we will open up the DJI Enterprise app, and it will basically automatically detect the device connected to. So we're going to open up the DJI Dock 3, and as you can see in the settings, we can see all the parameters before deploying, and you can see the dock is not calibrated, so we'll go on the calibration, and we will open up the dock cover to basically calibrate the dock. So you need to make sure you are far from the dock to allow it for the calibration. Alright, as you can see, our dock is calibrated, and we are going to use the manual calibration in case we don't have any custom network RTK available, and that's it. Our dock is calibrated now, as you can see in the settings, and now we will set the alternative landing site for the drone. This one we basically do when in case like there is some problem with the dock and the drone cannot land on the dock. So we will set an alternate landing site for the drone to basically land in that area. So we're going to do that. So for that, in the app we will click on alternate landing site, and we will link the this Enterprise app with the drone. So we'll click on the link, and again we're going to press the power button for the 5 seconds. And it will give you this kind of beeping. Now our drone is linked with the Enterprise app. So now, for choosing the alternate landing site for the drone, it should be at least between 1 to 50 meters of your dock site. So we're going to place it over here and make sure it is almost at same altitude as your dock is. So here in the app, as you can see, our alternate landing site is set almost 4.90 meters away from the dock station. So we will set it as alternate landing site. And as we have set, and now we're going to set the altitude. So the altitude should be between 15 and 100 meters. So there is some. Okay, so as you can see here, we're going to set it to 30 meters, and that's it. Alright, so after all of these settings done, we're going to place the aircraft accordingly into the dock, and we need to make sure we have an active internet connection and appropriate power connection that we have given to the dock, and we will close the covers. That's it. So all the hard part we have done. Now we can sit in our cozy and cool command center back in like thousands of miles away, and we can control this dock sitting remotely. So let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you have seen, we have successfully deployed our dock in the extreme weather conditions, and we have planned our mission sitting remotely in our cozy command and control center. And in case you have any site that you want to be surveyed or mapped, or you want to do inspection, for example, you have a remote border site, you have a remote agricultural land, or even if you want to do some kind of inspection that needs continuously autonomous and you want 24/7 missions, the DJI Dock 3 is the solution for you. We will see you in the next video. Bye bye.